For this video, I have decided to explain every AK-47 skin. However, there is so much I want to say, so I'm gonna be making it in two parts. We are gonna start off with the AK-47 Inheritance. We have a porcelain type skin with a great mix of blue and white. We also have blue engravings on the white and gold engravings on the blue. We also have some nice crack details due to the skin being porcelain themed. The skin is a bit pricey, but if you want to save some money, you can rent the kilowatt case and that way you can play with the skin. If you're looking for gloves to pair with the skin, I recommend either amphibious gloves or snow leopard gloves. Amphibious gloves have both white and blue on them, making them the perfect choice. Moving on, we have AK Headshot. This skin has lots of colors on it. For example, when you expect it, the more dominant bright colors are shown. However, when you are not expecting it, darker colors are present on it. When you're inspecting the skin, the color pink is dominant, with a bit of green. Without inspecting it, it has a mix of colors: green, blue, and a bit of yellow. Overall, the skin is a great budget option for those who like a more vibrant theme. In terms of gloves, I would recommend spearmint gloves as they have white and that cyan green on them. The letters on the AK are dominant with the white, so it really fits well with these gloves. And of course, the cyan green on the AK fits with the same cyan green on the gloves. Next up, we have AK Nightwish. Similar to the AK Headshot, this AK has lots of colors and is very vibrant. It also changes color like the Headshot. When inspecting, the blue is very dominant on the art of the skin. However, when not inspecting, the most sought out color in CS, which is purple, is present. In my opinion, there is too many colors on this skin, but it's the only AK skin that is mostly purple. Of course, the best gloves would be either Pandora's Box, or for a budget option, you can use Imperial Blades gloves. Next up, we have AK Elite Museo. I'm going to be honest, this skin is terrible in my opinion. There is way too many colors and just overall too much going on. I get the idea, it's supposed to be artistic. It's not a bad skin for the price, I just don't see many people using this AK. In terms of gloves that fit with this one, I think Lieutenant Commander gloves are a good choice, but obviously you can use any gloves that have more dark and bright blue on it. Obviously, Lieutenant Commander gloves have both colors present, so I think they are the best choice. Next up, we have AK Legion of Anubis. Now this one is a classic. It has some great Egyptian god Anubis art and the colors on it are dark, fitting in with the God of Underworld theme. Some people may dislike this skin because there's also a bit too much going on with the art. However, I think this AK is one of the best budget AK skins you can get. It has great details like the red coming from the eyes. The Egyptian eye and the hieroglyph by the front part of the AK are also a great detail. In terms of gloves, I think that Desert Shama gloves are a good fit. The gloves also fit with the Egyptian theme as Egypt is mostly desert. Moving on, we have AK Asimov. This one is a classic as well. A lot of people love Asimov skins and for a good reason. This skin has that simple but clean color palette. It kinda gives that futuristic vibe just because the skin itself looks like it's a newly designed and just came from the factory. In terms of colors, we have lots of white combined with mostly black and lots of orange details. In terms of gloves that pair with this AK, I like to use POW gloves, as they're a good fit because they have white on the palms and that orangey tone that fits with the colors of the Asimov. Next up, we have AK Neon Rider. This AK is the best pink AK skin that exists. The skin gives you that Vice Miami vibe. In terms of colors, we have the classic neon colors. Pink and purple are very dominant with some nice art of a biker with a good skull detail on his helmet. We also have a cool heart monitor detail that goes through the biker's head, which I think it represents the adrenaline that you get when driving a motorcycle. There are also some nice hole-like details on the back and front of the gun. We also have neon writing on the bottom of the ammo clip. There are also some X details on the top of the AK and some plus looking details on the handle and on the ammo clip of the AK. In terms of gloves, obviously the best fit are Wise gloves. Wise gloves have the exact same colors that this AK has. And of course, the AK, as I said, gives you that Vice Miami feel, and the gloves are called Wise gloves. Next up, we have AK The Empress. This AK has really good art on it. In the middle, we have a shining queen with golden details on both the face and the more dominant hair. The hair shines really nicely. We also have some nice engraving details indicating that royal theme that this AK skin has. We also have some logos or banners on the front of the AK. There is also a Roman number 3 by the barrel of the AK, indicating maybe that this is the third queen or just simply the skin artist left the Roman number 3 because this is the third skin he or she made. In terms of colors, we have that dominant really dark blue with a bit of red, and of course in the middle we have lots of gold. In terms of gloves, I picked Boom gloves as I feel like the black on the gloves is kind of fitting with that really dark blue on the AK. The gloves also have some nice red stitching on them that fits with the red on the AK. Before we move on with the video, I just want to mention that I have a Discord where I'll be hosting giveaways and sometimes including you guys in the video. Right now there is a giveaway live for the AK Neon Rider in Filtered Condition with float under 0.19. The cost of this AK is around $50 and the float is perfect, so this AK has no scratches. If you want to enter, all you have to do is like the current video, subscribe and join the Discord. When you join the Discord, just comment anything link in the giveaway channel and you will be entered for the giveaway. Now please enjoy the rest of the video. Next up we have AK Bloodsport. This skin has that kinda anime theme just because there are Japanese letters on it. Similar to the Asimov, this skin gives you that futuristic but more tryhard vibe. Kinda looks like something from Valorant, but that doesn't mean it's a bad skin. This skin reminds me like how cars have wraps on them when they're just getting tested. It's like this skin is a prototype just getting tested in the field. In terms of color, we have the dominant red and dark blue with a nice detailed white on the letters, numbers and logos. The skin is also very shiny as this is a steel looking finish. I don't feel like there is too much going on this AK as it just feels perfect in my opinion. In terms of gloves, I think that slingshot gloves are a good match as they have that orange red on them and they have white on the top of the hands, but you won't be seeing that. The other red gloves are a bit too dark for this skin. Next up we have AK Neon Revolution. Now this AK gives you that Joker vibe. I feel like this skin is a budget version of the Neon Rider AK. The colors are just way too bright for my taste. Overall, the AK looks mostly like a default AK with graffiti sprayed on it. It's not a bad skin by any means and it's a good mid-budget option. We have some cool details like the Anarchy in the middle of the AK and little thunder icons and letters. In terms of gloves, just like the Neon Rider, the best option are the Vice gloves. Even though this AK skin has that dark pink which just doesn't fit at all with the Vice gloves. Overall, I recommend this AK if you don't have money for the Neon Rider AK. Next up we have AK Fuel Injector. This is another classic skin. We have a nice steel finish with a dominant yellow and some nice silver engravings on the ammo clip. We also have some nice letter details like AK-47 just at the top of the ammo clip. We also have some nice supercharged silver letter detail on the front of the AK. This skin gives you that robotic vibe. There are lots of steampunk details on this skin. On the ammo clip, the engravings make it seem like the ammo clip has no cover on it, so we can see the inside workings of the ammo clip. There are also some vent holes on the front of the AK, as well as a spring detail where the bullets go through the barrel. In terms of gloves, I think that Omega gloves fit nicely as they have that same yellow color and the palms are mostly black. There are also some nice engravings on the gloves similar to the AK. Next up we have AK Aquamarine Revenge. I really like this AK as it has a nice stylized Japanese feel to it. We have lots of very nice colors with minimal art. However, the lack of art makes it really stand out. We have dolphins that look like bronze morph gloves. The details in the water are great as the dominant green water fits really well with the colors of the dolphins. There are also some blue water details that fit great with the vibrant colors of the dolphins. There are also some dolphins on the back of the AK, but you don't really see them and the color is very dark. This skin gives me that Japanese vibe because the fish look like koi fish in terms of color and the water has a very similar artistic look that you can see on Japanese art. In terms of gloves, I picked spearwing gloves as they have that same cyan green that the AK has. You could use bronze morph gloves as well, but the spearwings are better due to the green being more dominant on the AK. Next up we have AK Wasteland Rebel. Now similar to the Neon Revolution AK, this one also looks like a default AK with graffiti sprayed on it. There are some wood details on the stock and the barrel of the gun. However, they look very washed out even in factory new condition. In my opinion, this AK skin is terrible as it looks very similar to the Uncharted AK except the graffiti is white and on the Uncharted AK we have black graffiti like details. I mean, this skin is not a bad option for those who like the Wasteland theme. In terms of gloves, you can use leather gloves for the colors to match perfectly 1-to-1. The leather on the gloves has a very similar brown tone that the AK has. Also, the white on the gloves fits with the graffiti on the AK. Next up we have AK Jaguar. This AK is another classic that looks simple but clean. We have a black Jaguar on the center of the AK with nice red eye detail with the crosshair on the eye. As the background behind the Jaguar, we have a jungle green color palette. There are also some cool crafts like the Jaguar skeleton craft that makes the Jaguar's bones show like it's on an X-ray. This skin gives me that Predator vibes like you are a top fragger who takes all chances for a frag no matter the risk. In terms of gloves, I picked Arboreal gloves as they fit with the colors on the skin. The brown leather on the gloves fits with the brown barrel and stock on the AK. Of course, the jungle green camo on the gloves fits with the jungle theme of the Jaguar AK. Next up, we have the OG AK Vulcan. Now similar to the Asimov AK, this one is also very simple but clean. In terms of color, we have a black and white theme with some icy bright blue. The texture itself looks a bit like rubber. The skin itself is very minimalistic, but it is insanely clean, making it one of the most sought out skins in CS. In terms of gloves, the best ones are superconductor gloves, as they fit 1-to-1 in terms of color and they have the same rubbery-like texture that the Vulcan has. Next up, we have another OG AK, AK Fire Serpent. Now, you either love this AK or you despise it. The AK mostly looks like the default AK. However, the colors of the art fit in really well with the whole color palette. The serpent art style reminds me of Mayan architecture, but the clouds on the ammo clip look like Japanese art style. Some people hate how the serpent looks, but that's because the art style is abstract, which is why it looks like that. In terms of gloves, I recommend nose gloves as they fit with everything due to their black color. I was sticking turtle gloves, but they kinda ruined the art style of the fire serpent. Next up, we have Be the Monster AK. This one is like a budget version of Gold Arabesque AK. This skin has a lot going on. However, the best parts of this skin are the golden parts behind the actual graffiti art. I think that the AK is expensive just because of the golden parts on the AK, as they look the same as the Gold Arabesque AK. Overall, I don't think it's a bad skin, but it's a bit too pricey if you want it just due to the golden parts. In terms of gloves, I think that Lieutenant Commander gloves fit the best. The reason why I say that is because the bright blue from the AK is also on the gloves. Even the yellow stitching on the gloves matches with the gold on the AK. Lastly, for part 1, we have the best golden AK Gold Arabesque. This skin is the best golden AK there is. The skin is mostly gold and it has some really nice engravings on the ammo clip, similar to the Inheritance AK. Some people may dislike the brown parts on the stock and the front of the AK. However, I think that those brown parts add up to the detail of this skin. I feel like if it was fully golden, it would be way too simple and single colored. On the brown parts, we also have some nice engravings which make those brown parts stand out a bit more. In terms of gloves, I would recommend Omega gloves as they have the same gold yellow that the AK has. Also, on top of the gloves, there are similar engravings just like on the brown parts of this AK. That's it for part 1. I simply have too much to say and the video would end up being an hour long if I included every AK. For part 2, we have some of the best AKs, so stay tuned for that. If you guys enjoyed, consider dropping a like and subscribing. If you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to comment down below. I hope you have a good day and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.